The Kardashev Scale. How advanced is human civilization? Humans are the most advanced civilization, at least according to humans. In the vastness of space, with the many planets and worlds around different but similar stars to our sun, there may be many other civilizations. But if we find them, how will we know if they're more or less advanced than us? That's where the Kardashev Scale comes in. In 1964, Nikolai Kardashev, a Soviet and Russian astrophysicist, came up with a method of determining how advanced alien civilizations would be by studying how much energy that civilization can use and manipulate. The scale came to be known as the Kardashev Scale. Over time, the scale has been expanded and updated. This is what it looks like today. The most primitive civilizations, one that is akin to humans in the pre-industrial era, fall under a Type 0 civilization. These civilizations harness power in the scale of a megawatt, most of their power coming from physical or biological processes. At a stellar level, the impact of these civilizations is for all practical purposes non-existent. This initial Type 0 civilization did not exist in the original Kardashev scale and was added much more recently, as an extension on the lower end to the actual Kardashev scale. The next highest group, a Type 1 civilization, harnesses power at a level 10 billion times higher than a Type 0. Instead of a megawatt of power, these civilizations harness power at a level of 10 to the power of 16, that's 10 followed by 16 0 watts. These civilizations are able to manipulate and use all of the planetary energy sources and harness all of the solar energy hitting their planet from their respective sun. Humanity falls somewhere in between a Type 0 and a Type 1 civilization. We're not quite capable of harnessing all of the energy we can gather from our planet sustainably, but we do have tools and machines that let us control far more power than a Type 0 civilization. With our current energy consumption and output, humanity is essentially a Type 0.72 civilization. It would take humanity just over 600 years at our current pace of development to achieve Type 1 status. At an energy consumption 10 billion times higher than that of a Type 1 civilization is a Type 2 civilization, where the species has become interplanetary. A Type 2 civilization is capable of building large-scale planetary structures and harnessing the full power output of their host star in their solar system. These civilizations are about 3,000 years ahead of humans at our current rate of progress. They're capable of terraforming planets, building Dyson spheres or Dyson swarms around a host star to harvest all of their energy, and have a much larger, more noticeable impact on their stellar neighborhood. After another factor of 10 billion times compared to a Type 2 civilization, we reach the pinnacle of power within a galaxy, a Type 3 civilization. This civilization is almost unimaginable to us. Their technology and capability far beyond what humanity can even think of achieving today. A Type 3 civilization can harness the full power output of a galaxy, harnessing and manipulating the energy output of many billions of stars in their host galaxy. For context, the Milky Way has more than 10 stars for every person on Earth, with over 100 billion stars. A Type 3 civilization will have a widespread impact on their galactic neighborhood and should be easily detected by a Type 1 or Type 2 civilization in nearby galaxies. Compared to a Type 3 civilization, humanity isn't even in the Stone Ages. This is where the original Kardashev scale ended. But since then, addendums have been made by physicists to add a fourth tier to this Kardashev scale. A Type 4 civilization has a power output 10 billion times higher than a Type 3 civilization. A Type 4 civilization would have so much reach and so much power that they would not need to interact with any other species or civilization. They would have full control over the observable universe, and, by extension, all of the galaxies, stars, and planets in between. Their impact on the night sky would be evident. Any stars, any planets that you see, they will have been able to manipulate. It's impossible to imagine what kind of technology this type of civilization may have. We humans occupy a very small sliver of the larger universe, a universe that we only recently began to explore. From the evidence we collect, we can imagine the fantastically powerful civilizations that exist out there. To reach those worlds, humanity must first become interstellar. And as a first step to that, humanity has started to reach out to the worlds that surround our own star and to explore those in depth. In the next video, we will go over what humanity has found on planet Mars so far. So if you don't want to miss that video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications.